Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So yesterday I saw a video that Sean King posted on Facebook, and the video was about an incident of police brutality that took place in a suburb outside of Phoenix, Arizona. I will post a link in the description box to that video so that you could check it out for yourself. Also, I'll post a link to an article about the situation, an article from the Washington Post. So I hope you all can read that article and check out the video so that you have a full context about what I'm going to talk about in this video. So apparently the police had came to the scene because they received a call about a woman being in distress. They arrive on the scene. There's a man who has a cell phone, a black man who has a cell phone. So this brother is on a cell phone. The police proceed to start to search this brother. Then they push him against the wall, and two of the officers punched this man repeatedly. One officer punches him like 5 times in the face, and then he hits him a final time. And then after he hits this brother, this final time, the brother slumps and falls to the ground, and then these police begin to knee him and, pin him down, and they arrest him for disorderly conduct. And the thing about it is, this brother was not resisting the police. He was not fighting the police. He was not posing any kind of threat to the police. He was unarmed, but these police brutally beat this brother. And it's just absolutely outrageous. And this police department in particular has a history of police brutality. As you'll see in the article, it talks about how there was one incident where this police officer commanded this man to get on the ground and crawl towards him, and then the police officer proceeded to shoot and kill that man, and that officer was charged with second-degree murder, and he got off. The jury let this man off, let this man get away with murder. And then you had another situation where they apparently brutally beat a grandmother. So this police department has a history of police brutality, and now you have this brutal situation. And looking at this situation, although it wasn't to the degree of the Rodney King case, that's what it reminded me of, just like the sheer brutality of these police. So it is very important that, the authorities conduct a thorough investigation, and these people, these officers responsible for this brutality, they need to be held accountable. Right now they're suspended on leave with, I don't know if it's with or without pay, but essentially, like, often in these cases, these people get a paid vacation, essentially for beating a black man. And, these guys are on suspension right now. They're on leave, and we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, in too many of these cases, nothing happens. I just told you about this one case where they brutally killed this man and they got away with it. And every other day there are other examples of police getting away with murder and with brutality. And the thing is, the police claim that this brutality was essentially caused because this man didn't sit down when they told him to sit down. But the man's attorney, and the man's name is Robert Johnson, he is the victim. This man's attorney says that he was cooperating with the police, but yet these police brutalized this man. And that's one thing that has to be pointed out. The video doesn't include any audio. It just includes images. And apparently the police may have been wearing body cameras. So it's very important that we see that footage, the footage on the body cameras, because I'm sure that the footage on the body cameras is obviously closer, and obviously we can hear what is being said. So that is crucial evidence, and that evidence should be exposed to the public so that you can have transparency. I mean, it is a good thing that the police chief in this case decided to release this video. This is video that was obtained privately. A private citizen saw the video and then they reported it to the police. But without the video, these police could cook up any old story to justify the brutality that they often engage in. So, and the sad thing is, even when you have this video, police get off. Like we saw what happened with Eric Garner, how the police were able to choke that man, choke him to death, even though he was saying over and over he can't breathe. The police continue to hold this brother down and, you know, kill this brother. A modern day lynching on camera. And even with that video footage, to this day, there has been no prosecution. So, you know, I'm just deeply troubled by this video, and I'm deeply concerned about the prospect for justice in this case, man. You know, it's just unfortunate that these police have the authority to brutalize people. They have the authority to kill people. And essentially, a lot of these police are nothing but thugs with badges on. And when I saw this video footage, the sad thing is, this kind of brutality has become so normal that we have become numb to it, that we actually expect police to do things like this. We actually expect it. And, you know, the first thought that came to my mind is that this is just another example of pigs doing what pigs do, brutalizing black people. And, you know, something has to be done. You know, there should be a Justice Department investigation of this police department, given this pattern and practice of police brutality, given this pattern and practice of excessive use of force. But I don't hold out hope under this Trump administration. They have proven that they don't even care about police brutality. They told you that that's some local matter. That's what their media spokesperson said. So this is just a crazy situation, man. I hope that there's justice in this case. I hope that these officers are not only fired, but I hope that they are convicted for this brutal crime, for this brutal and senseless act of police brutality. But anyway, tell me what you think. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.